Alright, sort of in a bit of a hurry here. I just took the mainsail down for another project I'm working on, and I just thought I'd cut these because I've got some time before the bus gets here to take the mainsail back up to the bitter end, and he's going to take it into North Sail to duplicate the 35 Lord Nelson sail that I've got, and we're getting that cut down for my Windward 30. And I've got all these key rings, all these different fittings for the boom channel, as I call it, but all the little slugs are all different, and so I'm just taking the whole sail in and they can just replicate the sail instead of me trying to tell them over the phone because I don't know shit. Let's get some water on it. So by the time I get up to the bus and get up to Upper Gibson's and drop the sail off and talk some bullshit with him, oh fuck, I got to get some 20 amp fuses, remind me, for the bilge pump. You know, I'll get back here. I wanted to put these stumps on. This is for the solar panel project, and you know, I really wanted to get these stumps in today, but it's not going to happen. But I can cut them to size and drill the pilot holes for them and get them ready to install. One thing that I am doing, which I haven't, I didn't put on camera, but I haven't taken that out either. But these are the screws that I'm going to be using to drill through the hinge and through our frame. And they didn't have self tapping screws in stainless with the countersunk head and all these other fucking problems. But this one works, but it's not self-tapping, so I've got to pre-drill it. And before I drilled into, you know, our work, I just used this offcut and drilled the pilot hole to make sure that the pilot hole is only equal to the core of the bolt, the screw. And then what you want to be able to do is you want it to be kind of hard to get in, and then by hand, hopefully, oh fuck, that's a long screwdriver. Yeah, see, I'm glad I did this because that's really tight, and that might be desirable, but nah, see how that broke? That is why you always practice before you use it on your work, because the diameter of my holes that I was going to drill was not equal to what I need, and so that snapped, and then I'd have to drill that out of my work and it'd be a dog's breakfast in no time. Alright, in my little box of tricks, I found these little bolts that are countersunk, and so without playing with those untappable tapped screws, these bolts will fit in flush for my hinge perfectly, and they plunge far enough down that I'll be able to get this nut on there. And so I'm just going to use these guys. And so our location, it needs to be square. Pretty happy with that. And you get to a point where you kind of just need to trust your confidence in the system. If you can find your hammer. Hopefully everything's in order. You want to be super careful when you're drilling through. Don't put too much pressure on it right at the end, That's why it was locking up, because I had no pressure on it. I didn't want to put pressure on it because you don't want to punch through and then damage the solar panel on the other side, eh? Just quickly, might as well screw the other hole before I tighten it up. It's probably not such a bad idea to go and put a bit of board in there. Okay, that's good. That one's too long. Yeah, so was that. Yeah, it doesn't look like I've got it, obviously. Like, I suppose I'll have to put it on my list and go to the bolt store again tomorrow. I've just been doing that like every day. But anyway, you get the idea. So that will be the finish. I don't know, it's probably blurry and all sorts of shit. But once we drill them in, then it'll allow that to pivot. But anyway, I'm gonna have to go to I've got to go to work in 40 minutes. So yeah,